Hi, welcome to episode 4, I believe, of Trains in World 2020 Walking the Route Great Western Express. This should be episode 4, and we are going today from. Where am I? Burnham. We're at Burnham today, aren't we? So we go from Burnham, and we're going to Slough. Yeah, that'll be fun. He says. Yeah, so we're going to be going to Slough. So we're on our way, or we will be on our way. So we managed to pick up a few bits from this station, which is good. So I don't think we can go. No, you can't have a look see what's down there, which is rather annoying. But hey, right. Well, there's nothing coming. We've had a few HSTs in the past few episodes, and the Class 166s going by, and a 66 on a freight. So it'll be more the same. I'm not sure about the freight trains though. HSTs and the Class 166s. There'll be a bit of a mix. So yeah, we're off to Slough, one of the major stopping stations on the route. So you can expect this to be a wee bit big. It's not as big as Reading though, because Reading is pretty big. Reading's a pretty cool station that they've modelled and that you can walk about. Although it's a bit bland, to say the least, because usually Reading there is a fair bit of work going on there and everything. But I suppose you can only do so much. Excuse me, I'm tired already. So, yeah, in the last episode we did Taplow and Burnham, which was episode 3, I believe. Yeah, because we did episode 1 was Reading to Twyford. Episode 2 was Twyford to Maidenhead. Episode 3 was Maidenhead to Taplow, and episode 3, sorry, was Maidenhead to Burnham. Episode 4, which this is Burnham to Slough. There is going to be a playlist made available. So you can see it gets a little bit more infrastructure. Oh, there's a bit of a lag spike there. That's what I was talking about, those platform accesses. I suppose this is supposed to have been a gate sort of thing, or something that they can easily unbolt and bolt back together again at the end of the working sort of thing. So there you go. Whenever there's a lag spike, you can always you always know there's going to be traffic. Right. So I don't know much about the route, unfortunately. Well, I wouldn't say much about the route, unfortunately, but it's just the fact that I don't know. I've got to say I do quite like this route. Even just to travel on, it's 30 minutes and you're whizzing. I mean, I've got to do more of the services, and I think there's a journey that I've got to do, which I will probably do in one of my live streams. Well, I think it's the next live stream that I do. or it'll be one of the live streams I do, which will be the class 66 hauling the dead HST. So yeah, I think I featured it on one of the streams before, but I couldn't do it because it just failed. It was so buggy at the time. I mean, would you be leaving stuff like this lying around on the railway? Cable drums and I don't know. I mean, I remember when they were doing some point work or some track relaying down in my neck of on my line, down my neck of the woods, just down the road from me actually. They left literally these big massive metal cases, all with their tools, their picks, shovels, ballast forks, and loads of other little things down by the railway line. They weren't padlocked or anything. They were just left in there, and you know, people. I remember there was one left in the yard at Poole for over 3 years, and that was ransacked. That was literally ransacked. People were getting over the platforms. They lifted it up overnight. They just lifted so much. Took a lot of gear out of it. But then they've only got themselves to blame for leaving, you know, stuff like that there. To be honest. But you can understand why they leave it there, because if they're still doing the possession the next week. But when they leave it there for about, well, this was the one in the yard at Poole was left there for over a year, and it had been literally ransacked. The one further on down the road was there over 3 weeks, but I don't think it had been ransacked. It was locked. Right, so we're coming up to some sidings by the looks of it. Is it sidings? I don't know. Yes, it is. So I'm going to pop over there and have a little look. It's all infrastructure. This is all leading up to Slough itself. I'm trying to figure out where I am at Slough. I've just got a route map next to me. Now these could be, I mean, Slough Station's in the background there. So this is the EWS coal sidings, the Upgoods loop, and Slough new area signalling control, and stabling up sidings. Yeah, that's all it is. Oh, there's a Tampa siding as well. So yeah, so Slough I think is just literally up in front of us there. I think the old coal sidings basically is now non-existent. That's good. Like, all this is still you can manually work this, which is good. So, I mean, it'd be nice. Probably screwing up stuff now. Oh dear. It's a bit laggy. I think it's a bit what you call it on the same construction equipment. I think this is the good sidings, isn't it? Yeah. mean, I've been looking at quail map diagrams for describing what's what. So, I mean, a lot of the sidings on there could have been cut back. It does look as though it has been. It definitely does look at this. There's like stuff like it's girders, but they got rail sleepers as a wall sort of thing. So we're approaching Slough. So the track has been rationalised around here a bit, to be honest. Right, so we're going to start on this down platform. Well, this platform that I'm on this side now. This is the Tampa siding by the looks of it, or the engineer's siding. Oh, well, that's just great, isn't it? Like, there's nothing due.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Mind the gap.
So obviously you can imagine when they're doing all this the electrification work, there's a lot of contractual stuff going on along the line. What number are you? Missed it. Eyesight's bad. No, it's just nothing there. Let's see what we've got here. I think I might have done a couple of bits on Slough already. This starts off one of the tutorials. Is it tutorial? Christmas closures scenario. That's a nice little scenario, that is, actually. So we're not far. No. That's wrong. We are far. So I don't think there's many battens here, to be honest. But again, it's a sense of having a little look around the back, see what they've chucked up. I believe there was one down here around the back somewhere. Let's have a look around the bridge here. There you go. Always pays to look. I think this is obviously Paddington to Slough. If I can find my place where I was. Yeah, that's the old Paddington to Slough lines. So just the local ones. Oh, is that a high-speed train? So obviously there'll be a few stored in Old Oak Common, and they'll be tasked to come out at a set time, like they do in real life sometimes, I suppose. Perform ECS moves from the depot off to the to Paddington, and then they wait their time, and they'll just come down to Reading. Then they'll either stop at Reading or disappear, carry on, sort of thing. Right, next one.
If you see anything suspicious, please tell a member of staff or the police.
So we're getting a wee bit busy. Yeah. Oh, it's a nice little. Yeah, I've been here before. Look. Dun dun dun. You mean you can't go up the steps, really? Oh wow. Route map. So where are we? We're at Slough. So we've got Langley, Ivor, West Drayton, Southall, Bays and Harlington before that. Harwell, West. So we're not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. What's this? Just the phone notifying me. So yeah, we're not doing too bad on it. Is there anything down there? No. I think I've had a search around here. Some of the stations I have, and some of them I haven't in the past. This is before Train Sim World 2020 was about, so that's why there wasn't the what do they call that? The safety sign. Same with that. Right, let's have a quick wander up this platform, then I'll work back down that platform. So there's also a bay platform there as well. Don't think there's any battens. I can't see as though there is. I'll have a little whiz across the bridge. Yeah, I've been around here before because that map. I've seemed to remember doing this map here. Coming around here and doing this. And I think I looked around there. No. It's always wise just to have a quick look. And yes, they can put stuff down. Oh, you can't fit down there. 166 is going. I can't get through. So that's been done. So I'd have thought that all the battens have been collected. Let's have a little look around here. Can't go any further. Okay. Right. So this line takes us off to. Where's it take us off to? Windsor and Easton Central. This line takes us down to Windsor and Easton. Right. Okay. So we've done this one. I think I'm going to call it that for episode 4. Some of the episodes will be bigger, others won't. Or they'll be longer, others won't. Sorry, I don't mean bigger. They'll be longer. Yeah, so next episode, episode 5, will be Slough to wherever it is it's going. And possibly beyond. Where are we off to? Slough at... Oh, excuse me. I don't know actually. Slough and possibly Langley or Ivor. Could be Ivor. So that'd be cool. Right. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Again, if you like the video, then press that like button. If you want to, if you want to sub, please think about subscribing to the channel. Everything, every sub helps me out. Press the bell icon where you'll be notified for new content that goes up, as well as when I go live for my live streams. So yeah, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.